Let me introduce you to a design classic. Now, this is a K6 telephone box designed back in 1935. This one perfectly restored, perfect in every detail, in fact, button A, button B, and all the rest. Now, this is a front garden at West Winch in Norfolk, and that isn't the only box here. In fact, if you follow me, you can see there's quite a little family of them here, all awaiting restoration. And the man doing that restoration is, oh, I think we can get him to step outside. Come outside, Carl. Now, Carl here restores them. Big demand for them, I guess.
There's a huge demand for red telephone boxes. Unfortunately, to a degree, from other places around the world, our heritage is so rife. Red telephone boxes have been around for a very, very long time. They weigh 3/4 of a tonne, which in old school is 14 1/4 hundredweight. So proper lifting equipment is required.
And restoring them is a big job too.
Restoring them is a big job. There's 72 panes of glass, there's 18 cast iron sections, and I can do various stages of restoration.
And you run a website, so you do a lot of your business through the website.
Yes, I do. Most of my work is actually done online. My website is called redtelephonebox.com, and basically if you sign into that site you can find out exactly about my services.
Well, there we are. Well, we'll find out more about Carl's business a little bit later. He is a man obsessed with the past, I think we can say, can't we?
That's fair.
OK, we'll see you in Look East at 6:30. Carl Burge has a perfectly restored K6 kiosk in his front garden at West Winch in Norfolk. It'll happily swallow those old pennies, sixpences and shillings and is in full working order. Hello?
Hello, Kim. It's Carl.
Oh, hello, Carl. Now tell me, what's so special about these red telephone boxes?
Well, I think they're absolutely wonderful. They've been gracing our streets for a very long time, and I think every garden should have one.
In his back garden, down at heel, examples of the design classic are lined up, ready for a makeover. The K6 was designed in 1935 by Sir Giles Gilbert Scott to mark the silver jubilee of George V. It weighs in at over 3/4 of a tonne. 73,000 were made, over 2,000 are now officially listed. Carl is only 36, but look round his home. There's no mistaking this is a man with one foot very firmly in the past. 21st century collectibles, the mainstay of his business. But that modern invention, the computer, is helping him market those red phone boxes via redtelephonebox.com.
They are extremely heavy. You need specialist lifting equipment to move them. A box which has had a museum spec restoration will go for just over £2,000. There's a lot of workmanship gets involved actually in the process of restoration, but what you get at the end of the day is a classic piece of history.
The glory days of the red telephone box before mobiles left them out in the cold.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. Not at all.
Ah, those days long gone, but there are K6 fans everywhere. 70% of Carl's restorations go abroad, buyers queuing up for that slice of British history.
If on dialling you repeatedly get a wrong number, dial 0 and report the matter to the exchange.
Kim Riley, BBC Look East, Norfolk.